Welcome to Biology NS 105. I am Mark Johnson, your instructor. You can find information about myself right here under the Instructor tab. There's a syllabus, but the syllabus addendum for this course is under the Content tab. You can use the course email if you want to send an email to anybody in the course, including myself. And you'll have the discussion tab and the content tab that you'll spend most of your time with. And you'll be able to look at your grades with this tab, with the Grades tab. I'm going to spend some time with the Content tab showing you what we have to do and what you need to do. First of all, there's the addendum, as I mentioned. I have included a link to and a copy of an assignment checklist that you might find valuable. Have a late work policy. I have a little welcome video, earsy kneesy nosies, which you might like to share with your kids if you have kids or nephews or nieces or whatever. And then you'll see Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3, Unit 4, Unit 5, and so forth, Unit 6. Each week, you will have certain assignments due. You find those by clicking on the Unit tab. And there is reading, and then I've attached a lecture that I've included that I made. It's right here under each of these reading tabs. There's a link to the discussion. It'll take you to the same place that the main discussion link that's above. We'll get back to that. Goes to the same place that this link goes to. Each week you have a discussion to do. It's a brief assignment. It's a short assignment. Believe me, it doesn't take long. And we're going to ask you to respond to 2 other students before Sunday night. And your first main post needs to be done by Thursday so that you all have done this and everybody then can find somebody to respond to. Then there's an assignment tab, and we'll take a look at this assignment in a minute. And at the bottom, you're going to see a quiz. So there's 3 things you really need to do. You need to do the quiz for the week by Sunday night. You need to do the assignments by Sunday night. And you need to do the discussion, the primary part of it, by Thursday night, and then finish by Sunday night. So you can always do it earlier in the week. You need to register for Connect so that you can get all the course materials. And you need to, so you can follow that tab. And then these Learnsmart assignments are available in every unit for your use. They are not required, but they are a means for you to get help monitoring your progress in reading and studying the chapter material. And they're good for anybody. I've used them and I like them, and I think you will too. They do take some time, but then you have to spend some time learning the material in the course anyway. And I believe that the Learnsmart assignments, they are graded, but they are not included in your grade. They are set at 100% so that you can monitor your progress in this particular assignment. And it's easy to follow and easy to understand. I can also monitor your progress to see how you're doing. And I think I'll find that there's an association between the amount of time you spend with these assignments and your overall grade in general. So let's take a look at the Assignments tab. I have some video demonstrations in these assignment tabs if there's a lab. I also have an example in Unit 1 of an excellent lab report. Your lab reports should show that you spent some time. They should not be just a couple of sentences and a guess, a wild guess at the answer. If you don't read the material and you don't study it, I'll know, because you can't answer the questions properly and intelligently if you don't read the material and understand it. You're welcome to use the internet to supplement your study on anything. In this case, this Unit 1 Lab Assignment tab will take you to the directions, and there may be a set of questions for you to answer, and you submit those answers here, and you submit anything you do for the lab here. The set of instructions is also here. For example, let's go look. Here they are. There's the questions that you're to answer. They're there also. Okay. And then the lab link actually takes you to the virtual lab. Some weeks you will not have a lab. You will have a written assignment instead. It will take a while for the lab to load. And there it is. I have a demonstration, as I say, a video demonstration as to how to do this lab, but I do recommend that you read the directions that are included with the lab and follow the procedures. Sometimes I find students do not look at all the combinations potentially that are potentially in the lab and get all the data so that they can compare. In lab number 1, you need to do that, or you cannot answer all the questions properly. And you need to do reading about, in this case, genetically modified organisms, because this is about hybrid crosses of corn. So that's what you do there. If you have any questions, let me know, email me, and I'll be right there to answer them. I'm going to be there for you 24/7, just about, so I can get back to you pretty quickly, and sometimes it's within 5 minutes. Quite often it'll be that way. Let's go to the discussion to see what you're to do there. Okay, so we have some notes there, a place for you to ask questions if you need to. I don't always remember to look at that, so if you have a question we'd like to share with the whole class, let me know to remind me if I don't answer it right away. And then, of course, you start with Unit 1. There's directions in each unit as to what your primary post is. So in this one it says, introduce yourself to the class. Why are you going to school? Why are you taking this class? What do you hope to learn? What fears do you have about taking the class? Research the term scientific literacy and describe how scientifically literate you are. When it says research the term, it means get on the internet, go to the library, and look it up and read about it a little bit. There'll be another assignment where you will actually spend more time with that. And then you will post your response to this, and then you will respond to 2 other students. So let's take a look. I have posted, who am I? I have already done this, so you could open that and then respond to it. If there were a whole bunch of students there, you could read several of them and choose which one you want to respond to. How do you create your initial post? Create thread, click on that. There it is. Put the subject in there. Type in your responses here. Once you're done, if you highlight it and change this to 4, I would appreciate it. It's easier on the eyes to have a bigger font. If you want to attach a file when you're doing a discussion, you can have a file on your computer and browse your computer and attach it, and then hit submit. So let's do one. Subject, we'll just say this is a test. And we have some stuff to say. Oh, I'm not a very good speller. Anyway, and maybe we're going to browse my computer and find something to share. I don't know what that would be. Let's share. Let's share. What should we share? Well, my license application? My teacher license? No. How about, I don't know. How about my credentials? Oh, how about inspiration? Maybe. Inspiration. I misspelled that one. Shades Plantation. Open. I don't know. This is a video file, so I don't know if you'll be able to open it, but that's what I attached. And then I'm clicking submit, and it'll scroll for a little while. Hopefully not for too long. Actually, this one may not work. I'll bet you it won't, because I attached that. Let's resubmit. Create thread. Test. And we'll change that so we can see it a little better. And I won't attach anything this time. We'll just hit submit. See how fast that is? There it is. There's the test. Now let's suppose you want to respond to it. You open it up. You hit reply. Hi, I liked your post. Oh. It does help if I could get my fat fingers to work well. Now, if you'll notice in the directions, this is not an adequate response. We want you to discuss what was said or what was shown to you, but I'm just going to do it for grins here. But it's not adequate just to say, I liked it or I agree with you. You need to really discuss, please, and thank you. So that's what you should do. So to recap this, under content, you have units. Each unit has 3 things that you must do, and those are a discussion, an assignment, and a quiz every week. But before you get started, you need to register with Connect. Just click on this and follow the instructions. Okay? Thanks.